Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Well, today's cigar proves that you can name a cigar after just about anything out there. And you've seen some weird names, but this pretty much proves it from HVC. This is the Black Friday. Yes, it celebrates or is named after the made-up holiday after the day after Thanksgiving. Now, that's fine, because as cigar lovers, we don't need much of a reason to like anything. If the cigar is good, we don't care. This is the 5th year that HVC has had come out with the Black Friday, and the 3rd year that it's been a third of the consecutive 3rd year. The last 3 years, it's been a smaller cigar. This is a 4.5 by 52 Petite Robusto. It's a Nicaraguan Puro, uses a Habano Cafe wrapper, Esteli binder, and Corojo and Criollo 98 fillers. Reasonably priced at $6.50 a cigar. The production is 400 boxes of 50 cigars, and actually that's over twice as many as they made last year. So somebody's buying them. So that's the long and the short of it. So let's get right to it. The new, very current, just came out, HVC Black Friday. All right, I will attempt to do this in thirds, but of course 4.5 inches will be quick. Nice dome cap, makes it a good target to take off just a little bit of that dome, like that. Oh man, that is really a good draw. Oh, perfect. Well, your first flavors are you know what you can't mistake? I'm going to give you the flavors that you get initially, but what you really going to notice is the incredible amount of earthy black coffee and black pepper. But in order of first flavor that hits your tongue, it's a cedar, sort of a dry cedar. A little bit of brown sugar and a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of cream, actually, and then an avalanche of an earthy black coffee. In the midst of it there's nutmeg also, giving it some more vegetable type qualities, quasi earthiness, dry nutmeg. There's black pepper at about 7.5. So that's how you start. It's just really, really, really earthy, dark, nutmeg. But you do have those front end flavors that are nice. The sweeter notes, it's just percentage wise, it's probably 30-70 sweet to dark note. So let's just see what happens. We just lit it. Let's see what happens by the first third. Well, you can see we're here at the first third, and I will not have any trouble doing it in thirds because I noticed early on that it was burning extremely slowly. Look, we got 30 minutes out of it, the first third, out of this 4.5 inch cigar. That's unheard of. And as you can see, I've just about got a perfect burn, but that one little spot right there, you can tell it. The cigar will tell you if you're going too fast. It won't burn evenly. So I'm trying to let that catch up ever so slowly. Now the flavors are about like I said, but that extreme earthiness and black coffee have toned down. And in the midst of everything, in the middle there, at the end of the sweet flavors, which are just like I described, there are some dry nut flavors. Believe it or not, I would give it medium to full body right now. The finish is a little bit of cream and a little bit of nutmeg and pretty decent lingering black pepper. The cigar remains very dark noted, and of course the nutmeg helps it with that. Before I said it was 30-70 sweet to dark. Now it's probably 40-60, or it's not quite even. 45-55, something like that. For the first third, it's a lot of dark notes and not a lot of sweetness, but it's not a bad cigar. The pepper is the most intriguing thing. I like the massive amount of it, and it's coming across. But the first third, I'll go with 90, and it's up to the cigar if it's going to go up from there. And it could easily drop. So let's see as we move along. See what the second third brings. Well, we're here at the end of the second third, and the cigar did improve slightly. And the reason it did is those massive earthy coffee notes, nutmeg, toned down a little more. The sweeter flavors were able to come out. And there is a twinge of tanginess to the cedar, some citrus influence. Full body, finish is unchanged, but the cigar did slightly improve. Therefore, I will raise the score to 91. So let's see what the final third brings, but it's more in balance now. It's very close to balance as far as sweet to dark. Good thing. Good move. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. The cigar is still about like it was, but it's lost some appeal. It's really appeal-wise back where it was in the first third, so I'm going to drop it to 90. You have, here at the end, the cedar with just a touch of citrus influence, a little brown sugar, not really any cinnamon anymore, a little nutmeg. The roasted nuts and cream have decreased quite a bit, so you see where I'm going. And the earthy black coffee is making up the rest. Full bodied. The finish is just a little bit more sweetness on it. Could just be sweet cream, but it's cream and nutmeg. And the lingering black pepper remains pretty good. This is a pretty good cigar. It's not the best HVC I've had, but it's pretty good. It's okay. It makes a nice short cigar. And I did not speed up smoking the cigar. The cigar burned a little quicker. As you saw, we got 30 minutes in the first third, 25 minutes in the second third, and about 20 minutes in the final third. So it just kind of sped up. Overall score 90.33. I'm comfortable with that because it is something I could smoke again, but it's not something that's fantastic. It's a good cigar. It's okay. So there you have it. The HVC Black Friday 2019, 90.33.